Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here coming at you with another video. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. And at this point, you guys already know the deal. If you watched my previous Sword and Shield video, we have the weapon showcases that have been released by Capcom. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Switch Axe showcase for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Let's see what awaits us, and then we'll analyze. Damn, dude. Switch Axe is looking fine. Am I right? Switch Axe is looking mighty friggin' fine. So, let's take a look at the actual description on this first skill that we get. But the switch skill swap was really well shown here. So the first one is Elemental Burst Counter. So this actually allows you basically get a counter onto Switch Axe. I've mentioned in my previous video, I believe that this is going to be the highest skill ceiling that we'll ever see in a Monster Hunter game, just because of all of these crazy, them just like ramping everything up. Then again, like I also said in previous videos, the monsters need to keep up. But anyways, we got Elemental Burst Counter compresses switch gauge into energy that can be released in an elemental burst. So this feels kind of like the longsword counter, in which you have to hit the monster at the exact right time. Like you can see it holding it here. Looks like you might be able to hold this one maybe a little bit longer, because like you can see, he's holding it for quite a while. I don't expect this, considering how long he's holding that pose, I don't expect this to be something that, yeah, you get to choose when to release it. And then if you get it right, like, you'll get this burst counter. Like, you see how here he does it faster. Right? And this one he did it faster. Oh, damn. I mean, you can hold the I was just thinking about it, because I don't play a lot of longsword, obviously. But you can hold the longsword one as well. But, there's obviously a limit. You're not going to be able to just, like, keep holding it forever. You hold it for a little bit, and then you have to either release it or cancel it. So I'd expect this one to be pretty much the same thing. And then he goes into an amped elemental discharge. No, wait. That would be... whatever. Zero-sum discharge. So skill swap switches between Switch Charger and Elemental Burst Counter. So Switch Charger was the thing that charged up your... It wasn't the amped state, it was the other bar. You had the thing that charged up the other bar, and it prevented the gauge from lowering, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I've played Switch Axe. And you can swap that for the Elemental Burst Counter, which means I'm going to assume that Elemental Burst Counter also gives you significant gauge gain for landing it. Because if it doesn't, then... I mean, it might not. It might not. It might just be like, hey, look, this is a more offensive playstyle that you got here. But it's interesting that these are the two switch skills that are being used. Now, Switch Charger, if I'm not mistaken, is the X skill, right? Yeah, I think Switch Charger is the X skill on the Switch controller, and then the other one would be the A skill. And then you get Elemental Burst Counter instead, which was the new burst that we saw in the developer diary, the latest developer diary. Now in here, we're also getting a new combo. So we had Axe Wide Sweep, and you get the 2-staged morph slash combo, which talk about, like, you might have seen me go like, talk about a weird ass name, right? The two-stage morph slash combo. Like, what the hell? So it goes from axe to sword back to axe. And here they're using the counter, and now they're saying, oh, you can swap between finishing discharge and compressed finishing discharge. This is to give you guys examples that it's not just about swapping between the new switch skills. The switch skill swap also allows you to swap between existing skills, because both of these skills are already in the game. The finishing discharge, which is what I called the zero-sum discharge, because that's what it was called back in World, and the compressed finishing discharge, which is the one that launches your friends into the air, which is the one that he's going to pop now. And that Astalos armor set looks friggin' gorgeous in Rise. And Magma Almudron looks good too. But yeah, that's the switch axe. Pretty nice. Pretty friggin' nice. With the elemental burst counter right there being the new move. And then having the new combo that goes into sword mode, back into axe mode, and kind of like backs you away. See, this really, for a lot of people, you'll see this and you'll be like, but I'm pretty sure that Switch X mains are going to look at this skill and be like, oh wow, because this is cool because it kind of like backs you off from the monster. So you're being offensive, and at the same time, you're being a little bit defensive if you use the two-stage morph slash combo, allowing you to then chain into something else, right? It's not just going to be the same old, you know, I'm just going to hack away at the monster. There are moves that now back you away, and, you know, there already were. Like, there was that move, there was one specific move that you could do or would, like, send you a little bit back. But that's the purpose of this combo. It's kind of like a get in, do a couple of hits, get out, you know? As a matter of fact, I'm wondering if this combo is as fast as it goes here. Because, like, the vibe that I get from this combo is that you don't have to instantly morph back into axe. I think you can stay in sword mode for more hits. So, like, you can keep going. You don't have to instantly... I think, I could be wrong, but I think it would make sense if this allowed you to stay in sword mode, and then when you got out, it would do that. But I don't know. That's speculation on my part. Either way, I'm curious to hear from people that play more Switch X than I do. Are you excited? Do you like the fact that your weapon now has a counter? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if I missed anything in this video. But yeah, Switch Axe was already, like, if you guys go back in the podcast when me and Gaijin talked about Switch Axe, we said that Switch Axe had like one of the best showings in the demo, and it doesn't look like they're stopping. Switch Axe is looking pretty damn sweet for Rise Sunbreak. So you guys are looking pretty solid. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit it up with a like. If you did not enjoy this video, the dislike feedback is important. Subscribe and hit the bell notification icon if you want to stay up to date with all of the Rise Sunbreak content that I'm going to be putting out. And yeah, stay strong, stay safe, peace out.